Hello students, welcome to our YouTube channel Experience Tutor. Today we'll discuss class 10 science chapter 3 metal and non-metal part 1. And this is our welcome message. Before we begin with the lesson, we have a small request to subscribe, like and share our channel. Please click on the subscribe button to support us and also click on the bell icon to get automatic notification whenever a new video is uploaded. Let us begin the lesson. The lesson is already explained in a different videos, but today we'll go through the question answer. First question: give an example of metal which is a liquid at room temperature. Second, can be easily cut with a knife. Third, is a best conductor of heat. Fourth, is a poor conductor of heat. Answer to the first question: metal which that exists in liquid state at room temperature is mercury. Second, metal that can be easily cut with a knife is potassium or sodium. Third, metal which is the best conductor of heat is silver and gold. Fourth, the metal which is a poor conductor of heat is mercury and lead. Next question is: explain the meanings of malleable and ductile. Malleable: substance that can be converted into thin sheets by heating are called malleable. Most of the malleable Most of the metals are malleable. Gold and silver are most malleable metals. Ductile: substance that can be drawn within into thin wires are called ductile. Most of the metals are ductile. Gold is the most ductile metal. Next question: why is sodium kept immersed in kerosene oil? Answer: metal such as sodium and potassium reacts vigorously with air that they catch fire in kept if it kept in the open. Hence it hence to protect them and to prevent accidental fires, they are kept immersed in a kerosene oil. Next question: write equations for reaction. First, iron with steam. Second, calcium and potassium with water. First, iron reacts with steam to form metal oxide and hydrogen. 3Fe plus 4H2O gives Fe3O4 plus 4H2. Second, the reaction of calcium with water is exothermic, but the heat evolved is not sufficient for the hydrogen to catch fire. Equation may be written as Ca plus 2H2O gives CaOH whole 2 aqueous plus H2 gas. Calcium starts floating because the bubbles of hydrogen gas formed stick to the surface of the metal. Potassium reacts violently with cold water and its reaction is so violent that exothermic that the evolved hydrogen immediately catches fire. The equation can be written as 2K plus 2H2O gives 2KOH plus H2 plus heat energy. Next question: sample of four metals A, B, C and D were taken and added to the following solution one by one. The result by the given uh, obtained have given in tabular form. A, B, C, D displacement. A A metal A reacts with iron sulfate gives and displacement reaction takes place. With copper sulfate, displacement reaction takes place. Zinc sulfite and silver nitrate, no reactions, nothing takes place. So B, in the similar way, data are given. Now use the above table to answer the following question about metal A, B, C and D. Which is the most reactive metal? Second, what would you observe if B is added to the solution of copper sulfate? Third, arrange metal A, B, C, D in order to decrease reactivity. Answer. As per reactivity series, iron is most reactive metal among iron, silver and copper. Since B can displace iron from its sulfate, so B is most reactive metal. As B is more reactive than iron as discussed in answer 1, so it will displace copper from its copper sulfate solution. Third, B B is most reactive as discussed in part 1 and D is least reactive metal as unable to displace any of the solution. Copper is the more reactive than silver and metal A is can displace copper, so A can have more reactive than C. Hence, in order to decreasing reactivity, therefore according to the order of decreasing reactivity, B is more reactive than A is more reactive than C, and C is more reactive than D. So D is the least reactive and B is the most reactive. Next question. Which gas is produced with dilute hydrochloric acid is added a reactive metal? Write the chemical reaction when iron reacts with dilute sulfuric acid. Answer. When reactive metal reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid, it gives salt and hydrogen gas is released. Metal plus dilute acid gives salt and hydrogen. Reaction between iron and H2SO4 is Fe plus H2SO4, FeSO4 plus H2. Next question, what would be what would you observe when zinc is added to a solution of iron sulfate? Write the chemical equation that takes place. So, so zinc is more reactive than iron. When zinc is added to iron sulfate, zinc displaces iron from its solution and zinc sulfate is formed. Next question, write the electron dot formula for sodium, oxygen and magnesium. Show the formation of Na2O and MgO by transfer of electrons. What are the ions present in these compounds? Electron dot formula for sodium. So its electronic configuration is 281, that which means sodium has one valence electron. Electron dot structure of oxygen, its electronic configuration is 2 6, so therefore there are 6 valence electron in its outermost orbit. Electronic dot structure of magnesium, that is 282, that means it has 2 electrons in its outermost orbit. Formation of Na2O by transfer of electrons. So Na have 1 electron in its outermost orbit. So 2 Na atoms reacts with one atom of oxygen. Oxygen needs two atoms to get its nearest octet inert gas configuration, and therefore 2 sodium gives one electron to oxygen to form bonds, and they form Na2O. Formation of MgO by transfer of electron. Mg has 2 electrons and oxygen needs 2 electrons to get its nearest inert gas configuration. So Mg gives 2 electron to oxygen and form Mg2 plus, and oxygen gains 2 electron to form O2 minus. Therefore MgO is formed. Third, ion presence in these compounds are Mg2 plus, O2 minus, and Na plus. Next question. Why do the ionic compound have high melting point? Answer. Ionic compound have high melting point and boiling points because ionic compounds are formed by attraction force of two opposite ions, and a considerable amount of energy is required to break this strong inner ionic attractions. Next question. Define following terms. A. Mineral. Second, ore. Third, gang. Answer. Mineral. The element or compound which occurs naturally. Minerals. The element or compounds which occur naturally in the earth crust are known as mineral. Second, ore. If minerals contains a very high percentage of particular metal and the metal can be profitable extracted from these minerals are called ores. Gang. Ores mined from the earth and usually contaminated with large amount of impurities such as soil, sand, etc. called gang. Next question. Name two metals which are found in nature in the free state. The metals which are the least reactive, they are often found in a free state. For example, gold, silver, platinum, and copper are found in the free state. Next question. What chemical process is used to obtain a metal from its oxides? Answer. Metals low in activity series are very unreactive. The oxides of these metals can be metal reduced to metal by heating alone. So 2HgO when heated it gives 2Hg plus O. The metal in the middle of the activity series such as iron, zinc, lead, copper, etc. are moderately reactive. These metal oxides are reduced to the corresponding metal by using suitable reducing agent. For example, ZnO plus C gives Zn plus CO. The metal high up in the reactivity series are very reactive. They are separated from the oxides by electrolysis process. Next question. Metallic oxide of zinc, magnesium and copper were heated with the following metals. Zinc oxide plus zinc, magnesium oxide plus magnesium, copper oxide plus copper. In this way they are heated. Then as there is magnesium is the most reactive among the three metal, and zinc is the more reactive than copper, so magnesium will displace zinc oxide and copper will whereas zinc will displace copper oxide. So magnesium will displace zinc oxide and copper oxide both, whereas zinc will displace copper oxide. So we can write final chart as zinc oxide, no reaction with zinc, magnesium oxide, no reaction with zinc, copper oxide displacement reaction. Similarly, with magnesium, zinc oxide, no displacement reaction. With magnesium oxide, no reaction. Copper oxide, displacement reaction. Copper, no reaction with neither with zinc oxide, nor with magnesium oxide, nor with copper oxide. Next question, what metal, what metals do not corrode easily? Answer, the metals which are least reactive do not corrode easily. For example, gold, silver, platinum, and copper. Question, what are alloys? Answer, an alloy is a homogeneous mixture of two or more metals, or a metal and a non-metal. For example, stainless steel is an alloy of nickel and chromium. Amalgam is an alloy of mercury. Brass is an alloy of copper and zinc. Bronze is an alloy of copper and tin. Solder is an alloy of lead and tin. And this is the end of today's session. Please subscribe, like, and share our videos with your friends and relatives. Please click on the subscribe button to support us, and also click on the bell icon to get automatic notification whenever a new video is uploaded. Thank you for watching our video. Have a good day.